So I know this it's probably not too much y'all wheelhouse, but it's a little bit into the sports realm. So I know who LeBron James is.
Yes, definitely.
So his son just recently signed with the Lakers. They were drafted him the 55th pick. He signed a contract which is going to be 3 years guaranteed, which a lot of people are trying to act like it's this crazy concept. Some players do get this when they're highly touted, when the team really wants to develop them, they'll get a deal like this. So he gets 3 years guaranteed, and essentially the entire world is upset regarding his nepotism. So I want to get into that first, but before we do so, I don't think we discussed this yet. I have heavily implied this, but do y'all believe that LeBron James is the greatest black man in recorded history?
The greatest black man?
The greatest black man in recorded history.
My daddy is the greatest black man in history.
All right, take out the emotional caveats. Let's just go from feet.
My daddy is still going to be the greatest motherfucking black man in history.
Okay, the second. Let's go second then in your book. We'll go that.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron is that at all. I think there are black men who have done more for like their local communities that'll probably be better. That title should go to.
I mean, it's I don't know, man. I understand the whole local community.
One of the greatest basketball players, one of the
and not even
greatest legends in the NBA,
all-time leading scorer. Never's had a scandal in regards to someone going out saying he's
very clean image.
That's tough in and of itself.
As a black man,
or he's using his money right.
But then that should be commended as well.
Okay,
because a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, or they can't.
They
let's say greatest athlete. Let's not.
I want to put him in the greatest black man category because I want to have a conversation. If you don't feel it, tell me.
I think where
do you think he falls short? Hold on. Where do you think he falls short?
The connection of being a human.
Okay, I need some more. Explain.
Yeah.
Like when you that polished and there's nothing to talk about, we don't know how we could connect with you. It's almost like what people say with Beyonce. I love Beyonce, but at the end of the day, we don't feel like there's a true connection with you. Yeah. You too squeaky clean. How the fuck can we feel like there's like at some point, like I want to hear you cuss. I want to hear you do something like the best. It's not even the best part, but like it's like when he had the whole courtside Karen thing. It was like, okay, that was I guess kind of a scandal. Shout out to the fact that the guy that was arguing was my ex-client. But it's like you're not relatable. We don't see your pain. We don't see your happiness. We don't see your show. We just know that you just a robot. And it's just like, are you really human?
I would argue a little bit. I'll give some pushback because he does do the profanity and does give a little bit more on his personal platforms. In regards to that, so I do feel like he is relatable. But
on his personal platform, what was so memorable that you sat there and said that? Oh, that's worldwide remember about LeBron James besides basketball.
He was telling a story
and Glorilla.
He was telling a story of when he went to transfer to his high school for the first time, and he has basically said how he was not used to being around that many white people in his entire life. He was like, "Yo, where all these crackers come from?" Like he didn't even know white people existed in these numbers because of where he grew up at. So I felt that because I came from the DMV. That's Chocolate City. Haiti. So to see somebody to have that experience, when I came down here, I never went to school with that. I went to school with 2 white people my whole life.
So then that sounds more of a relatable situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was relatable to me too.
But it's not worldwide relatable. Like I feel like LeBron just keeps
Taco Tuesday's not relatable.
Yeah, I do. I don't think rich people are relatable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. No, they are because you got.
No, they not.
I think he
had
rich
people. Let me tell you, black rich people are. Because I learned that from sitting there watching Steve Harvey video with him and Marjorie. Because I was like, these bitches.
I don't think Steve Harvey is relatable.
Let me tell you why. I was like, these bitches eat off of fucking Chinaware. Them bitches got the same healthy place we do. They do the same hood rat shit that we do. They're just there at a bigger budget. Mm-hmm. They're relatable to us. I just feel like that's relatable to your story, but not to the mass. I feel like he's not relatable to the mass.
I feel like also here's another instance. I'm a nigga who when I hear a song, I'll act like I know the words and be rapping it out loud. LeBron does that too. He don't know the words. Nigga wrong the whole time. I felt that. Now you can't act like that's not relatable.
Okay, maybe I'm overlooking things. Maybe you teaching me something different. I feel when you said that hasn't been caught in a scandal, hasn't been done this, don't you do nothing. His squeakly, he don't do nothing. He don't do too much. Then where's the relation? I think we just put him on the pedestal because he's LeBron James and he's good at his job. Mm-hmm. He's phenomenal at his job. Best basketball player Absolutely. Best black man. I can't get
He wore the
that.
Trayvon hoodie. He wore the Trayvon hoodie. He wore the T-shirts. He had the school. Y'all remember the school?
Okay, so then I'm gonna sit here and say I don't know too much. So I'm wrong.
I was gonna ask you. I feel like
Granted,
with
them kids ain't passing right now, but
we don't know too much about LeBron. We don't follow him. We don't be watching his stories and stuff like that. So like, there's nothing.
But I feel like that even goes even more to question y'all to be able to say that, because for you to be the greatest black man, you have to transcend more than just your sport and things of that.
But see, I don't even know him for basketball. And that's
I
don't even know how many points
he.
I can't even lie to tell you I know how many points he made.
No, I think that opens up a lot too with it. But I think also another.
I know him for basketball, and I know him for being with a black woman.
Yeah, now that I would sit there
Another
and say phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I feel
Been
like,
with her for mad long.
I feel like, so you're right. So LeBron, excuse me, I apologize. You are a phenomenal black.
Talk about it.
King.
No, you are a phenomenal black athlete.
He is King James.
Absolutely. You are a phenomenal black athlete in this industry. The best black athlete in the industry. But because him and Savannah, I love the fact that he's been with her since high school?
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, high school sweethearts.
You married her. You giving her the platform. I love the fact that, because it's hard to see black men that make it and they still be with black women.
Mm-hmm.
That irks me, and it's sad because I sit there and say it's weird because I don't mind to see a black woman with a white man.
That's hate.
Huh?
That's hate.
So let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
You said you hate to see a black woman with a white
I
man.
hate,
he
to,
doesn't,
see I hate to see a black man with a white woman.
And you don't mind the latter.
The reverse.
Oh,
Wake it up. Explain.
Me neither.
Because if not, I feel like it's hate.
How can I say this without killing myself in the long run?
Black men are generally desirable by everybody, and black women aren't. So if you're chosen as a black woman by anybody, then I'm happy for you as a black woman.
No, it's not that.
That's what I feel like.
No. It's not that. From seeing what a lot of black women go through, being like, I work in retail, right? So I worked in a luxury retail store that sold women's dresses, and to see the shit that black women would go through to be with a man, and black women fight to be with black men, and at some point they give up to be with black men to simply say, hey, you know what? It's not working for me. I've tried every black man I could possibly think of. Either she's too dark, or she's not dark enough. Or well, she's too dark, or
not dark
she's
enough.
never. Yeah, she's not pretty, or the red bones are the right bones, or she got more gums. It's everything.
She got more gums.
I hear shit like that.
But it was a woman that came to my head as soon as you said that.
And you probably passed her up because you was like, nah.
She was gummy.
Yeah, she was gummy. Or you get she's too confrontational, and I hate to say that, but black women put so much. The thing is, and this is this. I'm sorry. I gotta say this now because you got me feeling some type of way.
Wake it up.
Go ahead.
I feel that black women take so much of a beating from our men. My mother was beat by my sister's father and my father, to the point my father put a gun to my mother's head and he was gonna kill us both. So I feel that black women take so much of a beating, and I think that when a black woman go to any other race, they just feel that's something that he's doing a little bit more. He's showing me more compassion, where she fought so long to be with black men, and black men just don't appreciate our black women. And I think that's fucked up. And I think the problem I also see is that when I see black men with white women, I feel like they just gave up and just like, oh, I'm gonna go to the white women because they better, because they not confrontational. Black women fight for y'all more than anything. Everyone in my stores that I worked with in luxury retail, I always tell them, when it's a black woman that's a manager, I'm going to always work hard. Farrah worked in
Bleep it.
I will.
Okay, well, beep that part. But she worked in the store, right? Her manager, they didn't want to pay me. That bitch made sure I got fucking paid. Every black store with a black manager was a woman. Let me say this, not just as a black man, just a black, as a woman fought for me. I always fight for black women because I feel like black men put so much on them and they hurt them the worst. Like they are the least respected in this fucking world. And I just think it's different to see them with a white man. A white man might cherish her a little bit differently or a little bit better. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's kind